Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. It still hasn't gotten old. Sometimes when I get, like, hooked on a game, and, a couple of weeks go by or something like that, and it's like, oh, I guess I could play something else. And then I'll play something else for, like, you know, a couple hours, and it's like, but I could be playing that other game, and then I go back to it for a bit. That hasn't happened with Dominions. I still haven't even had an interest in playing anything else. It's ridiculous. Last time we did, Zion. Yeah, we did Zion. That was a decent game. We had the worms. We did worm stuff. Yeah, let's do another one. 73. That is Abysia Blood of Humans. L.A. Abysia. I'm concerned about how much blood is involved, but let's give it a shot. For a map, let's do, Abysia is usually a cave nation. I think we probably want something with a cave layer. That usually means I go to Bidden Deep. But Soapdrin also has a cave layer. Riverlands apparently has a cave layer. Although, for some reason, I never recall that it has a cave layer. There aren't many maps that actually have a cave layer, because these are all ported and people don't want to put in the effort. I mean, I don't blame them or anything, but yeah. I hate to always just do Bidden Deep when we do caves. But we just did Soapdrin, like, not that long ago. There's also, what's the one? Silent Seas, the 1v1 map. That has a cave layer, technically. So we could do that. Fuck it. Let's just do Volanus. Technically got a cave layer. Mangg's LP's 161. Yeah, 6 is usually pretty healthy, I think, but we'll go 7. Abysia, Blood of Humans. When the Warlocks began their horrible breeding experiments, they unknowingly spelled the doom of Abysia, but it was not the demon-breds that posed a threat. The real danger came from the human-breds, who were multiplying like vermin and swarming the kingdom. Now the heat of the smolder cone is faltering with the declining number of pure Abyssians, and magic is seeping from the land. Other sources of magic are needed, and the blood cult of ancient times is renewed with fervor. Pure-blooded Abyssians, now rare, serve as priests and sacred warriors. So we have human-bred Abyssians. They have fire resistance for heat scale +2, wasteland survival. Death and growth scales have half the standard effect on income and population growth, and no effect on supplies. We get light and heavy infantry and axe throwers. Fire, blood, astral, death, some earth. I like that fire is still listed first, at least. That's good. Powerful priests can perform blood sacrifice. Heat limit +1, death limit +1. Standard forts. Capital reduces heat scale deaths by 2. Other forts reduce heat scale deaths by 1. Cave forts increase gold resources recruitment points by 10%. Okay. Slayer Newt. Sacred Assassin. Stealth 65, Assassin 2. It's pretty solid for the price. 1 recruitment point. They have 2 poison daggers. 11 protection. Yeah, not a bad little assassin. Abyssian Commander, 100 leadership. Blah, blah, blah. Slayer Worm. The upgraded assassin. For really 20 gold more. That's it. And it is able to bless himself, which is pretty big. Fire resist 25, heat 3, stealth 60, assassin 2, dark vision 50, 2 poison daggers for 16 damage rather than 13. And an extra attack as well. Yeah, I mean, they're just better. They're just better. So, it's kind of weird, right? They even have 5 more hit points, 2 more MR. They are 1 speed slower, I suppose, and have 1 less defense, if that is a factor for you. But still, just better. Sanguine Acolyte. 1 blood, 1 holy. Grand Communicant. Okay. Newt. 1 fire, 1 holy. Grand Communicant. Okay. Sanguine Anathemant. 1 fire, 2 blood, 2 holy. Heat aura. Blah, blah, blah. It depends on how much blood we're going to be doing, I suppose. Can we get by without any blood? Anathemant Salamander. 2 fire, 1 death, 2 holy. It's 280 gold, which is not cheap, but this may be our go-to mage. Kinda has most of the stuff we care about. Slayer Anathemant Cap Only Assassin. 2 recruitment points. 1 fire, 2 holy, fire death. Fire resist 25, heat 4, assassin 3, 2 poison daggers. Basically, it's very similar to the Slayer Worm, but it's twice the gold, twice the recruitment points, and you get an extra holy and then a little bit of magic. Yeah, I think that has uses. If I was going to kit out a big assassin with gear and stuff, yeah. But I'd rather probably just have a tide of Slayer Worms. Slayer Sanguines, another assassin. With 2 blood, 2 holy. But they upgrade to Athames. 15 attack each, 18 magic piercing with partial life drain. That's pretty big. Yeah, that's pretty big. If I was gonna kit out one of those two, it probably would be that. Just because of that, although it's hard to say, because you can replace weapons with anything. But those are some damn nice free weapons. And all you'd have to really throw on them is like, I don't know, body armor or miscellaneous item or I don't know. Pretty good. Warlock Apprentice Cap Only, 1 Astral, 2 Blood. With Adept Crossbreeder 2. Okay. Anathemant Dragon Cap Only, Fire 2, Death 1, Holy 3. And then Fire, Earth, Death. They are old, however. And Warlock Cap Only, 2 Astral, 3 Blood. Fire, Earth, Astral, Blood, 10% for another one, also old. Okay. Units. We have Abyssian Light Infantry. 7 parry tower shields with 14 defense. My beloved. It's very, very hard to beat. 15 fire resist, wasteland survival, dark vision 50. Yeah. It's good. There's also a version with 1 less defense, but an axe for 19 slashing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not bad. Losing the defense is kind of painful, but that is a pretty big damage bump. 5 points. And it's slashing. Heavy infantry loses even more defense, down to 11. 17 protection. Yeah, that's a bit too low of defense for the tower shield to really be useful. Granted, you have 18 protection on your body, which is pretty good compared to these guys that have 8 protection on their body. Yeah, it's hard to say. These guys do have 9 encumbrance, which is absurdly high for an infantry. Hard to say. Heavy infantry with 10 defense, really just too low. It does not warrant wielding the tower shield at that point. Because it's almost never really gonna... I mean, it's gonna help sometimes. If you assume the average guy has 11 attack, it'll block, like, I don't know. I don't remember the math. 40% or something. I don't know. Something like that. But, you know, it's contributing to his encumbrance. Hard to say, hard to say. Heavy infantry with no tower shield. 18 protection on the body with a 22 damage battle axe. Or a flail, which gets 2 attacks. Now, I don't believe encumbrance triggers for those 2 attacks. It's only different weapons. So, yeah, these things are pretty killy with 18 protection. The shields, however, the biggest benefit, of course, is against crossbows, and this is late age. Hard to say. Abyssian axe throwers. Well, they get a 4 parry shield. They have 4 encumbrance, 11 defense, 9 protection, 8 on the body. They're sacrificing a lot of defense here, a lot of defensive stats for a throwing axe that they can throw twice. 5 accuracy, 16 slashing. That's not worth it in my world. Warbread, the big boy, size 4. 18 protection, 22 hit points, 8 MR only, and only 5 fire resist, actually, which is kind of a bummer. They have +2 Berserker to bump that up to 20 protection, 5 defense, and will make it a 14 attack battle axe for 29 damage. On a flank, these guys are pretty insane. But, you know, 9 speed on a flank isn't great. But I guess all my troops are probably pretty damn slow. Yeah, they're like the fastest thing I have, actually. And then Guardian of the Pirate, cap only Sacred. 17 hit points, 17 protection, 18 on the body, 11 defense with a 7 parry tower shield, 25 fire resist, heat 3, 20 damage Morning Star. Now, these guys have a tower shield with 11 defense, but they're sacred, which means that we can bump that up quite a bit. We could pretty easily get that to like 14 or 15 defense, and then they become quite hard to kill. But I'd say they probably also would benefit from like weightlessness to bump down their encumbrance and bump up their combat speed a bit. Specifically encumbrance, that's a bit high. Because if they fatigue out, then their defense doesn't really mean anything. Yeah. I think they're pretty good. I think we're probably going to go for them. Hellspawn. Yeah, okay. Hellspawn. I mean... Some of these are not bad, I suppose. Hellbred Giant, size 8. Yup, that's pretty nasty. Hellbred Horite. Summons, you get Great Lions, Magma Childs, which are Sacreds, with Fire Shield, and a length 2 Flame Strike for 12 armor piercing, AoE 1. But, you know. I guess if we bump up their defense, they're not bad. Smolder Ghosts, which are another sacred infantry we can get that are ethereal with spectral axes. Yes, 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 yes. Very nice. Fire elementals we can just summon, which are good. Fossilized giants we can get, which we know are pretty ridiculous. 27 body protection with 17 hit points and pierce resist is pretty insane. Bane Fire Child, not sacred, but with Bane Fire Shield and Bane Fire AoE 1. It also does decay. They're definitely going to die more than the other ones, but not bad. You can get a lot of commanders. The Ember Lord. Oh my god, it's a Balrog. Holy shit. Fire 4, Earth 1, Death 1, Fire, Earth, Death. With Fear 5, Fire Resist 35, Poison 25, Heat 12, Flying, Fire Shield 12, Spirit Sight, Firepower 1, Fire Explosion on Death, a Flaming Whip, Claw, and Flaming Maw. Yeah, it's pretty good. 160 hit points, 10 natural protection with full gear slots. Yeah, seems pretty good. An Assassin 3 with 65 hit points, 10 natural protection, Fire 4, Astral 3, Blood 4, Fear 5, Fire Resist 25, Flying, Spirit Sight, Dark Power 4, and a Golden Claw magical attack. Jesus. Okay. Let's see how we get all these. Summon Abyssian Ancestors. 7+ Smolder Ghosts for 5 Death Gems. Jeez. 7 + 1. That means if we take a Pretender with 6 death, we get 12 Smolder Ghosts for 5 Death Gems. And just as a reminder, these are sacred heavy infantry, ethereal, with 15 hit points, 12 protection on their body, 10 defense, with a 24 damage spectral axe. These things are kind of ridiculous. And that's before, I feel like, I mean, that seems nuts, right? This seems nuts. We're all in agreement, nuts. Because we know Stygian Flesh can actually affect these. So we can easily bump these guys up to like 18, 19 defense, or protection. With Ethereal, and 15 hit points. I'm tempted to go like Awake Death Mage, like the Lich Queen or something. And just have them spam out Smolder Ghosts and we win. It'd be especially nice if we could find a guy that makes death gems or converts death gems, you know, something like that. Because there are some that do that. There are some that generate death. Looking over all the big death ones. See if they have any Disease Grinder. A unit with this ability will remove disease from other units in the same province and grind it down to valuable death gems. 1 disease per month will be removed for every point in this ability. And then he's a plague carrier, which I think... let's see if I can find that. Is this specifically a modded? No. It's not a modded thing, just not really talked about. I don't know if it's a battle-only thing or if he actually spreads disease in like the area or anything like that. But there's that, I guess. Plague Idol has the same thing, but Disease Grinder 2. We do have old mages, I suppose, so there's that. This thing generates 2 blood slaves. Okay, otherwise I guess there isn't really an option to just generate death gems. Okay. Yeah, okay. Still. There is viability here. So yeah, we probably want to go maybe just like the Master Lich or something with immortality. That also is pretty good in the long run. A lot of death, but you know. As for scales, I mean, if we're just doing a lot of smaller ghosts, it almost doesn't really matter. If I was going to make a normal troop, I suppose I would honestly lean towards the Abyssian Light Infantry with Power Shield and Axe. So I don't think we need much in the way of that. Yeah, I don't think we need much in the way of anything. I don't know about Heap 3. This will be at Heap 5, but I guess that doesn't really matter in the capital too much. Probably could go Heap 3. Alright, but anyways, let's say we want like 6 or 7 death. And then beyond that, we're going to want blood. And we're going to want... probably a fire for attack. Or we might have to tank some more stuff here. Let's just see. Stygian Flesh, Blood Surge, Undyne. Well, Undyne only really matters if I'm going Enchanted Blood. So attack skill. I'd probably have to drop this off to nothing again in order to get just like more shit. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, we'd like more Undying, but I don't know how much more I'm going to sacrifice here. I guess I could take Drain 1. Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that. We're all in on Smolder Ghosts. Gonna be awesome. Embar. We're playing Valanis with 7, so let's do 10 thrones. Nice. Good start. Throne right there. Good. So we're going to want to push to get Salt Plains pretty quickly. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, so we have no Death Gem income at the start. But we do get 4 fire. It allows us to get fire elementals as well, which are not bad. Or if we go up, we can get Magma Child, which are also sacred, and will also benefit from something. Something. You can also get Devas with Death Gems. Do we really look at Devas? I didn't know that was a unit. Okay. It doesn't seem to be a unit unless there's just another version of the Deva. Unless you're telling me I get 5+ commanders, but I don't think that's ever a spell. So if we assume that if we strip away most of this... I don't know. Do we... I don't know. I mean, I could try it eventually, maybe, but... Yeah, needless to say, we want to get Conjuration 2 ASAP. I guess we didn't even look at the rest of the spells. We got so distracted by Smolder Ghost. Alteration 6, we get Hellscape. Heat +3, Death +1, blah, blah, blah. Bad shit for people. Evocation, we get Teachings of the Flame Called, 3 fire, range 45+, AoE 1, 50 fatigue. 22+ armor piercing, and a Lingering Cloud level 3. It's pretty hefty fatigue cost, but it is quite painful. Liquid Flames of Ruax, of course. 30+ range, AoE 1, 20 fatigue, 24+ armor piercing, and an AoE 6, 10 armor piercing with a Lingering Cloud. Yeah, it is a devastating spell. It's really enough to hurt your own troops with that much fire and stuff. Although we tend to be well armored, but not if we use light infantry and stuff. Construction, Magma Forge. So we get 100 resource extra for as long as we put gems into it. Like, how are you not giving some discounts on some stuff here? It's crazy. Oh, we get a discount on Soul Contract. It's not bad. I mean, you get a free devil every month. It's not bad, but you are tainted. It does cost 54 blood slaves. Enchantments. You get Inner Furnace. Heat Aura increased on all units. Pretty good. Reawaken Fossil. 6+ Fossilized Giants for 10 Earth Gems. I don't think we have anybody with big Earth. But, Yeah, those things are pretty ridiculous. So, Rivers of Lava. 80 fire gems required. River of Lava site appears in capital. 20% chance per turn to propagate to adjacent provinces. That's fun. Preaching has a 10% per holy level to create a new River of Lava site. More preachers will increase the chance. River of Lava sites increase heat in the province and allow limited recruitment of burning ones when an anathemate is present. Rivers in Abyssian lands may increase growth and population. Anathemate are 50 gold cheaper to recruit. Abyssian mages at a River of Lava will get up to +1 fire magic. Rivers will generate up to 2d6 fire gem and 1d3 earth gems a turn. Good lord. That is a pretty phenomenal spell. Okay. Thaumaturgy, nothing. Blood, we get Infernal Breeding. Teachings of Malfas. +15 crossbreeding bonus, but is horror marked. Demon Bread. Abyssal Gate. 20% blood discount. Increase heat and unrest. Tilt your scales towards turmoil. Malphas Triumphant appear in capital first time the spell is cast. That's the super assassin. Right. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of different ways to go, I suppose. I mean, honestly, I think going for Inner Furnace and Reawaken Fossil is probably not the worst idea we've ever had. Yeah, okay. And then probably Evocation and stuff. Let's have you become a prophet, and you, my friend, will just be a researcher. As far as recruitment is concerned, yeah, we probably want our sacreds. I mean, we're using Smolder Ghosts, but still, these things are pretty good. Because they're going to have pretty nuts protection. Let's do that. We could start spitting out assassins because they're pretty good. Especially with Stygian Flesh as well. I mean, they're going to be pretty strong. Oh, they do cost holy points. Yeah. Is most of my shit going to cost holy points? Yeah. Fortunately. Alright. Alright, when we know where all our thrones are. Oh, it's not looking good. Christ. We are gonna have to go to war. Jeez. Okay, so obviously we have to get here. We also want to get here, which is risky. Assuming there's no one in this quadrant, then, you know, we could maybe tie up access here, and that would be 3. And then we just have to try to get here, eventually, which will be a war. I mean, one of these places is going to be a war. But, yeah, trying to get this is going to be pretty important. Okay. Memento Mori. Decay on Sacreds. Pretty good. Power of Death gives us 50% Pierce. Withering Scourge on Demons. Blah, 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 blah. Fine. Alright. Yeah, I think we just kind of beeline for the Salt Plains and double back to try to go over here. Like, throne connections are everything. I'm actually gonna move you along too. Because I want him to immediately start searching everywhere. Okay, what happened to the Guardians of the Pyre there, exactly? They're just so slow. Yeah, they just got swept up in it. So slow. Search. Oh, barbarians. Could hurt. Yeah, 23 protection versus mundane. Pretty good. Granted, we didn't really bump up their defense at all, but still. Alright, we started our death gem process. Okay, that's all. Nice, nice. A lot of cavemen. Alright, hold on. Delay a little bit here. Stargazer's Cliff. Look at that movement. Sound like death to me. Fire. We want more death. Give me too much fire. Look at that movement. Bronze pillar. Also doesn't sound like death. Jesus. Ouch. More fire. I guess we're in the cave lair. We gotta get out to where all the graves are. In the forests and stuff. We'll get there. Yeah, should be doable. Yeah, it's just too much. Too much. I don't need that many. We need smolder ghosts. And we're gonna get them. Cave of Dark Rites. There you go. And Caves of Passing Time. This is good. Good. 2 death gems per turn. An earth and an astral. Excelente. It's all coming together, baby. Alright, we have bumped into Abysia. Well, we didn't bump into them, but they're here. We're gonna be nice. But I'll be damned if I'm not gonna try to take New Spring. I don't really know where his capital is. Excellent. Works out perfectly. Okay, good. Let's start making temples. Abysia accepted. Found a crystal garden and a cavern tomb. Everything's coming together. One glamour, 1 earth, 1 more death. We're up to 4 death per turn. If we get 1 more, we can make it indefinitely. Alright. I mean, I don't really like my chances with either of these. We have completed our goal here. So let's go back down. You are going to build a temple. Mangg is here as well. Cavern glowing moss and a singing tree. Neither of those are death, but I suppose it's better than nothing. We have a lot of fire income. Tupka accepted. Excellent. Looking good, looking strong. Tainted presence. Great. Not that it matters too much for that guy. Alright, after enchantment 5, I guess probably we go down evocation a bit to get liquid flames of Ruax. Or we go down alteration for stuff. I mean, eventually we'll want all this so that our Lich can actually teleport onto maybe the final throne. In which case we want like evocation 7, alteration 7, or something like that. But we could also go for this so that we could start getting magma children as well. I think that's reasonable. Another bronze pillar. 9 fire gem income. We'll be able to make a lot of magma children. All right. Yeah, we have plenty of sacreds, plenty of normal troops. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Guess we'll just go this way and stomp on that. Pit of Despair. That's exactly what I like to hear. Still just a little too slow. And we got Igaverd, the Child of Anthrax. Anthrax, yeah. Fire 2, Death 2. Fire Resist 25. Sacred. Poison 25. Heat 6. Ethereal. Bane Fire Shield. Battle Axe. Yeah, he could thug. He could thug. With a death gem upcast into Soul Vortex, he'll clear quite a bit. For now, you research. Get to the library. Pit of Despair, 3 death gems per turn. Jackpot. Alright, head home. Actually, head to the Caves of Madness first. Okay. So, right, we need a bigger mage to summon this shit. It's gonna be the Anathema Dragon, but we have to get a 33% chance that they have 3 fire. Chuzriel, the Sanguine Hierophant. Fire 2, Blood 2, Holy 2, Fire Resist 25, Heat 5, Flying, Dark Vision, Assassin 5. With built-in Enchanted Blood. And 2 Athemes. And he has 16 protection on his body before the Bless. Yes, I think we will send you... I don't know if you could assassinate a Solar Serpent. We'll send you here. Honestly, I feel like probably we can just handle this throne already, which would help. Dominion +3, Misfortune +3. Did we get big fire magic? Trying to even see what we got. Oh, we got 2 death. That's not good. We want better than that. Cavern of the Glowing Moss. More fire gem income. Just really need the 3 fire. There he is. Thank you. Children of Wait, what? What was it? Oh, it's Earth. Wait a minute. It's fucking 3 fire, 1 earth. That's tricky, man. No, that means I can't do it. I mean, I can do it, but they have to get the random earth and a fire booster. That's the only way. That's very particular. Okay, so that means we need construction. ASAP. And I need to go all the way to 5 to get the fire helmet. The flame helmet. It's the only way it's going to happen. Alright, take us to 5. Eventually we'll have a lot of fire gems. Yeah, I mean, he's the only one. We don't need any more death gem. We don't need any gems. Just start summoning. Alright, assassinate. Let's see, your script is going to be meditation. Honestly, that's probably enough. Casting more than that does risk, you know, things getting out of hand, but he has flying, so he can cast a bit more. We could have given him like temp gems, and he could have summoned salamanders. That would have been pretty ridiculous. Whoops. Yeah, then the only other thing would be Prayer of Death for 50% pierce resist. Kind of iffy. Depends on the situation. Tried to assassinate a cloud mage. Sleeping in his bed. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Ow. 21 shock damage. Ow. Yeah, there's a nice limp. Doesn't affect him too much, but it's not a great start. Cast. Summon Abyssian ancestors. Let's make it happen. Alright, and let's just see how this goes. Spectral Mage. See how spectral he is. Hand of Death for 43 points of damage. $43 fucking points of damage. Yeah. This is why usually I like quantity of assassins over quality. Fire resistance, baby. Lost 5 Sacreds, 37 light infantry. Good, good, good. Done and done. Arcoscephaly. I'm willing to make nice for now. We'll have to figure out exactly how we want to get the 4th one. We're probably going to teleport for the 4th one. It's usually the easiest way to do it. Claim. But I'm not so trusting that I won't put PD on it. And also probably build on it. We don't have anywhere else really to go. Well, no, we probably do want to take these other thrones. Alright, get someone else. Oh, yeah, these things. I see that bug exists here. Head back to pick up all our smolder ghosts. Arcoscephaly accepted. Pretty simple stuff, right? It's nice when you plan everything out. All works. Ah, smolder ghosts. Right, we can't lead undead. It's kind of annoying. I don't think I have anyone that can do lines and undead. I guess I didn't think of that far through. No, we'd have to summon, we'd have to summon a Mound Fiend or something like that. King? Mound King? Let me just check. Let's not jump the gun here. Mound King has only 50 leadership, so no. It will not have Gold Star. Damn. We probably need like a Bane, not a Bane, but a Bane Lord. I don't think Banes will have a star. Well, a Bane. Why is Saint Bane unit? Okay, give me a Bane and we'll just take a look. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. For now, we'll just sit here. Oh, I was supposed to make flame helmets. It does have... Oh, look at that! Gold star! Excellent. 150. That's more than enough. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty fucking ridiculous. Okay, and then, alright, there we go, that's fine. Yeah, we actually have way too many light infantries. So I could, make another couple of these. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Forge. We need fire 4 for this, so you have to make the first one. And then get back to making smolder ghosts. Alright. Alright, let's roll out. I mean, I guess I could bring some mages along just for fun. I got a lot of these shitty mages. I mean, they're not shitty or anything, but we could bring a few along. Okay. Did we get a guy with Earth yet? Did we not get a single... Holy shit, we haven't gotten a single one with Earth. What are the odds of that? How many of these did we get with 2 death? 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. And then we got 1 with... Oh no, here's Earth, thank God. Alright. Children of the Sacred Father. Crazy. Easy game. Easy game. Yeah, so far still so good. We could probably put PD on more stuff, but we'll hold off on that. Yeah, our Bless doesn't really help these things too much, but hey, we have an insane amount of fire gems, so there's that. We could go for enchantment 7 and cast Rivers of Lava. Except that he does not have Earth, so we'd have to empower him in Earth 3 times. But honestly, we could. You know, we can make fossils, but I don't think anyone can make the fossils. Oh, it's 1 Earth, 1 Death. Okay, so these guys could also be doing that. I don't know if the game's going to go on long enough for Rivers of Lava to really be useful for us. So maybe I'll have the next Earth guy that pops up cast fossils. Did it. Stay behind. Stay behind. Stay behind. Yep. The Smolder Ghosts are speed fucking 12. So, despite my insistence on putting them in a line, I don't know if I'm actually going to do that. I think they're going to be, like, here. Or maybe, like, hold and attack rear or something. Or not. Do we want to do a hold and attack? Maybe I should do a hold and attack. Trying to avoid the kludge a little bit there. As far as spells are concerned, Phoenix Power. Right, we were supposed to bring fire gems. I didn't do that. And we didn't take Thaumaturgy for any purpose. So, yeah. I guess you're just shooting, like, fireballs. Yeah. Eh. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, a little fireball action. Never hurt anybody. Smolder goes! They have 18 protection versus mundane, and they're ethereal, and they have a total of 21 hit points, and they heal. Pretty good. Sweep. Lost 11 light infantry, 7 of the Smolder Ghosts. The 4 mages got 160 kills, though, which is pretty awesome. Granted, it was a lot of shitty long deads that just get obliterated by fireballs. But still, it's all good fun. Hell yeah, we will. Arcus Scaphole declares war. Damn. Would rather have avoided that. We got a Banefire Forge. Throne of Death. Excellent. Holy shit. 13 death per turn. What the fuck? I guess then, and then we could have someone else summon Smolder Ghosts. Banefire Forge also gives a death and a fire, and gets Banefire Adepts. 1 fire, 1 death. They could all summon Smolder Ghosts. We're not going to do that, but they could. Okay. Okay. It's all going well, I suppose. Man, that Earth random is basically just next to impossible to get, apparently. Shit. Yeah, I don't love the situation. It's a little bit early for my tastes for a war, but not really that bad. We're gonna have a lot of Smolder Ghosts. I mean, look at how many Smolder Ghosts we have. Over 100. Yeah, pretty good. Income's pretty low. Because I didn't really make any other forts in cave provinces. I should have made a fort in the Cavern of Tog. I really wanted another Earth guy. Fuck, man, that's so rare. A third of them should be Earth. Sometimes you just get screwed. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Close to the point of just empowering my pretender or something. Oh, he already took Norville. Fuck. Damn it. That sucks. I'm gonna have to find some option. It might end up being Lornan. But I don't think we want to dilly-dally too long here. So we are at war. I'm gonna try to make nice. Maybe he'll forget about it. But I think we should summon another Bane just in case. I need to mobilize a second army. How it goes again. Barbarians, huh? Light them up, light them up, light them up, light them up. Yeah, we have falling fires now, that's right. It's even better. 18 light infantry died. Okay. Okay. So that's 3. Just a question of the 4th one. I think we have to prep the Lich for Titanfall. But yeah, I need Firestorm and Teleport, so I think we still have to research a bit. Yeah, that one was in his cap circle. These other 2, decent chance, though. Bullet on that for now. Arcoscephaly did not accept. We got the Throne of Air. Okay. Our job's done here until Abysia declares war. We'll throw PD on it and head home. Earth, random. Yes, good. Summon... Reawaken Fossil. Yes. Yes. Oh, we were gonna check out Deva as well. 2 death, 1 fire. We got that in spades. Just wanted to see what they look like. And we have an insane amount of fire. We really could just be doing like Summer Lions or something. Cool it on that for now and go back to this. Send another message to Arcoscephaly. Right, so there's the fossilized giants. Ridiculously good. The Devas. They're in here somewhere. There they are, Deva. Alright, so 16 hit points, 12 protection, but 16 on the body. They have Bucklers, parry 2 with 14 defense. Fear 5, Shock, Fire 5, Flying, Dark, Chaos Power 1 with Magic Lances, 15 attack, 17 piercing with a charge bonus. Honestly, they're also really pretty fucking good, I would say. pretty good. A lot of very nice summons here. But they take what? Death gems. Yeah, the Smolder Ghosts are still probably better, but it's like I'll never put a dent in these death gems at this rate anyways, so go ahead. Nice. He's already in the Weald, so that's a no-go. It's working fast. Holy shit, he's actually gotten 3 thrones. That means he already has this one. Yeah, 100%. What else would he have had? Damn, that's all a no-go. Okay, then we have to check on this one. Fuck. Damn, Archiskephli, entirely unopposed here. Usually they're not that good with taking thrones. But yeah, if he took me over, he could just win. It would never happen, but theoretically. Right, he refused again, blah, 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 blah. It's not going to stop me from trying. And yeah, we're still going to, like, Jesus. No, every single throne has been claimed. We have to go to war with someone. So I guess we'll go to war with Archiskephli. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, and take this over. Yeah, that's the easiest at this point. That's crazy. This has never happened. This screen I've never seen. Every throne claimed, not just like occupied, but they actually claim them all. Often the AI does not claim them. That's nuts, including one with 3 of them. And it's turn 49. It's not like it's turn 112. Crazy. But I don't think there will be anything that can really stop our Doom stack, especially with Firestorm. Ooh. They all got attacked in Fields of Gold. Oh, he's patrolling the shit out of that one, huh? Well, that's why we stopped making assassins, I suppose. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I can start picking some of his shit off, maybe, but we know it doesn't matter for the AI. Yeah, so we're just gonna get Firestorm, and then I don't see how we lose any battle at that point. Oh, fuck, he accepted. God damn it. We could go to war with Antupka then, but no matter what, I have... No, Antupka doesn't have anything. Archiskephli is still the most sensible one, but at least we bought us some time now to refresh. Get our research done. Good, good, good. Except it gives time for, like, Arythia to declare war to try to take my 2 thrones. I really should be building palisades on both of those. In fact, let's do that. I mean, the amount of units we're going to be mustering here. Look at this. It's insane. We probably need another Bane or 2. Let's go ahead and get me 2 more. Eyes of God has been cast. Also get me the Elemental Apprentice and a Fire in a Jar for Firestorm. Okay. I think we're ready to move out then. Okay. Yeah. Give you this. And give you this. Give you this. And give you stuff just for fun. Yeah, good. Okay. So it's a lot of shit. A lot of shit. A lot of smolder ghosts. 175 he can lead. These are all smolder ghosts. Okay, and then the giants are also undead, so we can throw them in. 54 of those. And then we have Deva, who can just be led normally. Even though it doesn't really... Well, they get the morale boost, I suppose. Good. And then we have these, which are magical. So that means we need a big mage. Like our Lich. Good. We also have more smolder ghosts. Okay, and then we also have more light infantry just for fun. Now, does anything here not have big fire resist? I can't imagine. These things only have 5. That's going to be a little problematic. They won't care for Firestorm too much. These also only have 5 fire resist. Yeah. It is what it is. We're going to have you bring along a bunch of gems just for fun. And good. And then we'll bring along a bunch of mages. So our research is basically done at this point. Yeah, that many. Good. Roll up. Okay, and let's declare war on our Scapholi. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. And let's script. Alright, the standard script, Phoenix Power, probably just Falling Fires, I would imagine. Yeah. Not much is going to top that. Although, I mean, if they had Fire Resist, Banefire Darts is pretty ridiculous. But it hurts us too much, so yeah, Falling Fires. That is the standard script. For all y'all. All y'all. Okay. And then your standard is going to be Phoenix Power. Firestorm. Then you could do Hail of Fire, which is pretty fucking fun too. Or Bane Fire. Or Nether Darts, but we don't want to do that. Oh, you could also cast Inner Furnace. But unfortunately, I would need an extra fire gem. Well, if I just spend 1 fire gem per battle on Inner Furnace, it's not bad. But I feel like we have enough fire as it is. Ideally, we'd have big fire resist. Yeah, but it's just... I would need to just send along more for flame, you know. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. You're probably just gonna cast Hail of Fire or Fairy Fire. Yeah, Fairy Fire's pretty fucking good. Doesn't even affect friendlies. Why not? Why not? And be conservative. Fire gems and death gems were just in case. Okay. Beyond that, well, it's... Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shit. Oh, I got way too many units, man. We have way too many units. Like, we gotta do boxes, basically, of just kludge. The Devas are fine, but it's just a lot of kludge, I think. No way around it. But kludge is good. Firestorm is gonna kill almost everything. So, it's fine. I think probably we want to move up mages. Archiskephali does have flying units and stuff. We'll just move them up here. Light infantry will catch a lot of stuff. And it's all gonna serve the kludge. Okay. Boy. And look at that, we didn't have to do an ounce of blood. Just the way I like it. And let the war begin. I'm glad you accepted my war offer. NAP2. Now, I think we probably don't even bother taking his forts. It's just gonna drag things out. We're just gonna sweep through and get to Norville. Stomp them. Hey, we found a battlefield, flaming tomb, starflower garden. Look at all that. We're up to 15 death gems a turn, 12 fire. We also have 207 glamour gems. Ridiculous. We are at war. Assassinate. Assassinate. And I guess your standard script would just be that. Okay. And we will move out. See how it goes. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot of fire, I think. Okay, that's nothing. Tried to assassinate. In the library. Done. Yeah. Good, good, good. This really means nothing. I mean, this will never make a dent. But it's entertaining, at least. Alright, let's see how this goes. Look at this. Oh my god. Now, how many Devas do we think we lost there? 7. Due to falling fires directly on their heads. Yeah, fine. And we actually already breached it. Tempting, I gotta say. I hate to leave a breached fortress like that, so let's give it a shot. But the more time we spend here, the more likely it is that Abysia or something declares war on our other thrones. So I'm iffy. Killing a gnome. Look at that little gnome. Oh man, we shredded him. And we almost died. Holy shit. Picked up a chest wound though. Jeez. Alright, let's just see how this fortress battle goes. See how much we lose. There's the juiciness. I feel like all the Devas are gonna die. No, we only lost 4, surprisingly. He had 107 in there. Yeah, this is gonna be a very difficult army for him to stop. Yeah, I was just going to, let's do that. Assassinate a Jaguar Tribe Priest. Why are you getting Jaguar Tribe Priests? A lot of poison happening on these guys. What the hell? Is that something Arcus Skeffley's known for? I didn't think so. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, not too far off now. Yeah, we're just having fun assassinating stuff. It's all good. Do that. Alright, let's see how it goes. I mean, this is like this is the same Abysia sort of playbook that we always do. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Got him. I've just massed. I mean, Abysia is a really easy nation to play. You have really good troops, they're all fire resistant, and you have an insane amount of powerful fire magic. What more do you want, really? Yeah, light thuggin'. No problem. And then you combine that with all of these, like, insane summons. I don't know how many of these are in vanilla. But, yeah, these are pretty ridiculous. And we breached the Sodden Merc right away. Sure. Sure, sure, sure. That's annoying. Atala attacked us. What the hell? Probably not good. Fuck, he had to really go around and get some kills there. He's reaching the end of his rope. much fire and chaos. 16 light infantries, 12 more Devas, 5 smolder ghosts. Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh, he attacked there. Yeah, well, I certainly didn't protect that, nor do I really care that much about it. Alright, the last assassin died, but that's fine. We move on. That means that he'll probably be taking this or this next. Oh, no, that was oh, that was the Admiral thing or whatever. Yeah. Alright, I think no matter what, we're fine. There's no way we lose this army. There's no way we don't take this fort. And then it's game, set, match. Alright, battle in Norville. Look at that. Got a force. Boom, 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 boom. Firestorm. Enjoy, my friends. Enjoy the fire. Oh, yes. Oh, so good. Fire, good. Fire, so good. Lost 1 light infantry, 4 more Devas, 5 more smolder ghosts of 423. Ridiculous. Yeah, that spell was available for way too early, way too cheap, and you get way too many. Anytime you have a decent sacred, and they're above average sacreds, that you can summon in mass like that, it's ridiculous. He attacked Grey Forest, but we defended. He attacked Sodden Merc. He actually beat the PD we had there, surprisingly. Yeah, he's got these Sacred Awe ones. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Horde of Cavemen took over Cavern of Tog. Blah, blah, blah. Walls are... Ooh, we didn't instantly pop Norville. Furious. Break siege. Okay, I mean, there's nothing that can stop this army. The AI is incapable. Even if he had, like, 2,000 units, like, it just wouldn't... he would have to cast some sort of key spell, and they just can't do that, unfortunately. Holy shit! What? Oh, right, this shit, where they just stack 1,000 priests. And my guy happened to be undead, unfortunately. Damn. That is a concern. I do have a lot of undeads in this battle here, but oh no, they just routed him. They didn't even kill him. Okay, there's no way he stands a chance though, so alright, storm it. And let's just get it over with. What's he got? He's got a decent amount of random shit. He's got a bunch of these sacreds here. But I don't think they're fire resistant. No, they are not fire resist. Enjoy, dumbass. We lost 1 light infantry, 1 of the giants, 5 more smolder ghosts. Actually, this number got cut down significantly. We must have left some behind somewhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're all here. Not that it matters. No, not that it matters. Okay. Patrol and claim. Done. Yeah, it was pretty wild though. Dominions Enhanced definitely I think just increases the overall power level of me, of all the AI, of everybody, you know. The AI is getting access to a bunch of stuff that is just a kind of above average that they wouldn't normally have. And that led to them being able to just take all the thrones. The fuck? Yeah, there you go. But victory. So that was good. I mean, that I think overall well handled by me, if I can pat myself. I think we had a good strat there. The smaller ghosts were very strong. Our blessing was a very good choice, and going with the awake lich to very quickly search as much as I can, so I can pump out as many smolder ghosts as possible. And also a lot. The really nice thing about a awake pretender is just seeing where all the thrones are immediately. Because otherwise, if I had gone imprisoned or something, I would have fumbled around for a while, and we would not have gotten this connection. No way. No way would we have gotten that. I mean, I probably would have poked my head up here, so we would have gotten that. Probably no matter what. But yeah, this would have been probably a bit slower on the uptake and getting. Yeah, pretty damn good. It was an intense little game there. It could have been a lot worse. Thankfully, Arythia never declared war. He had too many other problems with Ungtukka and Bogarus coming in. But yeah, it's wild that there were no teleport options at all across the entire map. But Doomstack will Doomstack and do alright, so that's good. Oh yeah, our Banes have no fire resist. So that was a bit rough for them. They do have a lot of protection, though, so that helps. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, LA Abysia, it's just as good as the other Abyssias. And with Dominions Enhanced, even better. You don't have to do blood. You can ignore blood entirely and do fine against the AI. My name is Mangg. Gaming Watch has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.